Hey, it's Justin Brown with your Mortgage Minute. So this week's topic is a HELOC, a home equity line of credit, versus a cash out refinance. What are the pros and cons of doing one versus the other? Which one should you do? All that fun stuff. So I'm going to tell you quickly a couple pros and cons of each. So a home equity line of credit, some of the cons is it is a variable rate. So typically a home equity line of credit is variable. It could adjust every single month. It depends what index it's following. I can give you more information on some of this stuff later, but it depends what index it's following, which can adjust every month. And typically a home equity line of credit can go as high as 18%, sometimes more. Second is it's not tax deductible. A home equity line, again, is like a credit card and you cannot write off the interest. Two, the interest rates on home equity lines of credit are higher right now for the most part than a 30-year fixed loan. So those are some of the downsides. Some of the positive sides of a home equity line of credit is that if rates continue to go down, then home equity line of credit rates are typically low as well. You could also reuse it. So if you take out a home equity line of credit for $50,000 or $100,000 and you use it, but then you pay off $50,000 of it, you could reuse it again. You could keep accessing that money just like a credit card. You pay it off, you could use it, pay it off, and use it. So when it comes to doing a cash out refinance versus a home equity line, some of the cons with that is if you already have a really low rate, like let's say you have a 3.375 rate and you have a $500,000 loan, and to get $50,000 out, that rate's now going to jump up to 4.25. Well, you don't want to leverage $500,000 on a much higher rate for $50,000, if that makes sense. A home equity line of credit might be better in that case. It just depends on how much you're leveraging, how much you're refinancing into that new loan. And then on the other side of that, though, some of the benefits is a refinance is fixed, right? 30-year fixed versus an adjustable home equity line of credit. It's tax deductible. You could deduct the interest and write it off on your mortgage versus a home equity line of credit. You can't. And currently interest rates on cash out refinances, for the most part, if you're maxing out your equity and all that, the rates aren't as pretty. But if you have a good chunk of equity and you're not tapping into too much of it, the interest rates are fairly low on a home equity line of credit right now, or I'm sorry, on a refinance right now. So it's a lot of information. Every situation is different. It really depends on your goals. It depends on your current mortgage. It depends on how much equity you have. It depends on how much cash out you want. There's so much to it. You really need to just sit down with me and talk about it, and we'll go over your options and see which one's best for you. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.